Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're doing something maybe a little unexpected. We're going to take a really close look, like a magnifying glass look, at something that seems quite simple on the surface. It's a YouTube transcript. It's from the channel Hoiga Lukadaha. And the video is called English and Somali Conversations, Warashkizi Daksia Sad Iyo Amira. Super. So our goal here isn't just to, read through these basic chat snippets. No, we really want to unpack them. We want to see what maybe unexpected insights or patterns, even fundamental human needs might be hiding in there. Needs about language learning, sure, but also just about how people interact. It's pretty amazing what you can find in simple words if you dig a bit.
Indeed. And I think it's a great way to approach it. Think of this as almost like exploring the building blocks of how we talk to each other, linguistic archaeology maybe, because it's often right there in those first phrases, the ones you learn right at the start of a new language, that you find really rich information about, well, how we connect, how we build rapport.
Okay, so let's jump in then. The transcript starts right where you'd expect, really. The absolute foundation. Greetings, basic personal stuff. You see the classic, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. It's repeated. What's really going on there? Beyond just being polite, what's his job in a new interaction?
Well, it is polite, obviously, but it's more than that. These kinds of universal greetings, they're almost like a non-aggression pact, linguistically speaking. It's a shared ritual. It signals, okay, I'm open to talking, I'm not a threat. It taps into a really basic human need for establishing safety before you go any deeper. In linguistics, we talk about its pragmatic function, how language does things in the social world, not just states facts. These simple phrases, they're actually quite complex social tools.
Right, okay. So once you've got that sort of baseline safety established, what's next? It's finding out who you're talking to, isn't it? And this transcript, it doesn't hang about. It goes straight into specifics. My name is Amira. I am from Somalia. I am 20 years old. Standard stuff. But then, slotted right in there, you get this very modern detail. I am a YouTuber, and also I live in Malaysia. That specificity, and especially the YouTuber part, that kind of jumped out at me.
Oh, absolutely. It really does stand out. These details, even just a few, they start to paint an immediate picture. And including YouTuber, well, that's not just language changing, is it? It's a fascinating little snapshot of how quickly our definition of basic identity markers evolves. I mean, think about it. 20 years ago, that profession barely existed in this form, yet here it is, right alongside age and nationality, as if it's just as fundamental. Shows how culture shapes even basic language learning content.
And it gets personal quite quickly, too, doesn't it? I mean, right after the basics, you have, are you married? No, I am not married. And then, do you have children? Yes, I have one child. Is that typical for a very basic language lesson to get into that stuff so fast?
That's a really good point. In some cultures, maybe you'd wait a bit longer to ask those questions. Yeah. But their inclusion here, I think it speaks to a pretty common human tendency, maybe a curiosity, to quickly grasp someone's basic life situation. Are they partnered? Family? It's information we often seek out instinctively. And from a teaching perspective, well, it introduces really important vocabulary for talking about your personal life. It's practical.
Okay, so beyond just who we are, there's also what we do, how we kind of navigate our day-to-day. The transcript moves into that territory, too, with questions like, what do you do? I work at a hospital.
No.
And also, where is your office? My office is downtown.
Mm-hmm. And those are invaluable phrases, aren't they? They give learners the words to talk about their work, their physical surroundings. It widens the conversation. It's not just identity anymore. It's about function, contribution, place. Builds a more complete picture of someone's everyday world.
And then it softens a bit, moves into preferences, activities. This is usually where you find common ground, right? Things like, what is your favorite food? My favorite food is rice. Or, what do you like? I like reading books. Even the super simple, do you like coffee? Yes, I like coffee.
Yeah, and you've really hit on something important there. These facts, they might seem trivial, but they act as crucial, like hooks for more conversation. They lay the groundwork for finding shared interests, showing genuine curiosity. That's the essence of connection, really. Finding those little points of overlap. And of course, you even get the ultimate small talk filler. How is the weather today? It is sunny today. Just another way to keep the channel open.
All right, so we've got the social stuff, the personal stuff, but then there's the really practical side. The transcript focuses quite a bit on utilitarian phrases, getting help, making things happen. For example, can I help you? Yes, you can help me. And the flip side, do you need help? Yes, I need help.
Exactly. And these aren't just vocabulary items. Linguists call them speech acts. The words themselves perform an action. You're not just saying something, you're offering help or requesting it. That's a big step up in communicative skill. These practical phrases are just so important for getting by in the real world, especially if you're navigating a new language or place. They give the learner agency, independence.
This section also covers specific problems, or maybe requests. Like, what is your problem? I lost my purse. That's quite direct. Or something maybe less dramatic. Can I borrow your book? Yes, you can borrow my book.
That's right. These phrases tackle those common transactional needs or, minor crises that just happen in life. They teach you how to state a need clearly, whether it's urgent or just a simple ask. It's crucial for moving beyond just pleasant chat into, well, actual functioning.
And naturally, you need to know where things are. So questions about location and directions come up too.
Yeah.
Where is the market? The market is over there. Where can I buy water? You can buy water at the shop. And the classic, can you give me directions? Yes, I can give you directions.
You really can't overstate how vital these are. Being able to ask for directions, find essential places, it's fundamental for independence and spatial awareness, especially